James Cook being investigated by the police, now dealing with this along with his injury. What is going to happen with James Cook? We need to understand and read this article. And you can see the Buffalo Report. This is the actual report here. Venue, nightclub, 75 West Chippewa Street. This is a theft of service claim against James Cook, our running back. I want to reiterate that this is an investigation, that James Cook is innocent until proven guilty, but he is being investigated right now from a report who claims that the 25-year-old ran up a bill at his establishment, restaurant, and left without paying. According to Bills outlet on X, the star running back ordered drinks totaled up $860 on September 22nd, but never paid what was due. So the police report in which James is named as the suspect, it was at Venue nightclub owner David Robida as the complainant. Also that the NFL player bought a 600 bottle of Don Julio. He likes his tequila. $200 bottle of Bel Air and a bottle of Fiji water at $40 and an energy drink at $20. Talk about a ripoff. You can see here that James Cook here not paying for his bottle service. Again, meanwhile, James Cook has been listed on the Bills injury report with a toe injury. Having missed practice this week, there are fears that he will miss Monday Night Football against the New York Jets in Week 6. It's huge for the Buffalo Bills because we all know how important James Cook has been to this offense. Let James Cook. He has been really the table setter for this Buffalo Bills offense, along with Khalil Shakir, who's likely going to be out this matchup too against the New York Jets. But Cook has been an important cog on the Buffalo Bills offense. He's rushed for 309 yards so far this season, also playing a part in the receiving game, having 128 receiving yards. So this is definitely a big-time loss, not only for the New York Jets, but if this acquisition and investigation comes out to be accurate against James Cook, will there be some time served? Will there be a suspension? I know Von Miller's suspension came a year later. Maybe the same thing happens again with James Cook, meaning like we won't be suspended this year. It will come next year. But again, the Bills will deploy Ray Davis and Ty Johnson if the game comes too soon for their number one running back option with the toe injury. Ray Davis has shown plenty of potential, but whether he's formidable enough to go in for a full game really remains to be seen. And again, of course, the new legal wrinkle is not great news for the Bills. Then again, they may have the wrong James Cook. So there's some speculation that there is another James Cook, not James Cook of the Buffalo Bills, but just another person that maybe looks like James Cook, that is named James Cook, ultimately went up there, ran up the bill, and committed this crime. Extremely disappointing news here for the Buffalo Bills. We all know how these investigations play out. I already mentioned how important James Cook has been to this Buffalo Bills offense with Joe Brady and Josh Allen, especially in a year where there's not a lot of continuity. There's not a lot of weapons that Josh Allen has consistently thrown to, and he's not necessarily comfortable with that. I think Joe Brady has really leaned on the run. Even coming from last year, there was a transition from Ken Dorsey and Brian Daboll being a pass-happy offense to now establishing the run and being a dual-threat offense with the run of James Cook, opening up the pass, complementary football. But without James Cook, the Bills are going to have to be relying on Ty Johnson and Ray Davis, rookie Ray Davis, which really is tough news here and a tough pill to swallow. And God forbid, I know the injury, the toe injury, James Cook, I was like, oh, geez, we're going to miss James Cook against the New York Jets on an interim head coach. I mean, how bad is it really going to be? But it's a little toe injury. I think, okay, it's a toe injury. You can overcome it with some rest. But now a suspension potentially lingering here for the Buffalo Bills, and James Cook having to deal with that, potentially missing 4 games or more, whatever happens, who knows, over something so silly. Let's not forget, Jameson Winston, coming out of college, was caught stealing crab legs, walking straight out of the grocery store, like over $100 or more. I believe it was a few $100s of crab legs. And Obviously, I don't believe he was actually suspended, but it just goes to show you what actually happens here and the whole process of what is going to actually occur. But I really believe James Cook, I'm assuming this was an accident. James Cook has all the money in the world. I highly doubt he would just walk out of the nightclub. We all know there's cameras. We all know, everyone knows who James Cook is. I mean, obviously his name was on the bill and all these things. And to be honest, all charges will be dropped, especially if James Cook comes up with the money. You know, it's like, yes, he left. Maybe there was a medical emergency. Maybe James Cook wasn't feeling good and he had to leave in a hurry and it just slipped his mind and he forgot to pay. So maybe this restaurant didn't give him an opportunity to pay back yet and they just went and filed a police report without trying to contact James Cook and resolve this situation. It's a shame. It really is a shame that a Buffalo nightclub will put a Buffalo Bills player in this position without giving him an opportunity to pay this back. I really hope that is not the case. And we all know this is an investigation. I want to reiterate that James Cook is innocent until proven guilty. Both parties need to look into this. And I think there should be just they should settle it. You know, let's settle this. Let's not suspend our guy James Cook. Let James cook. What are you doing to our guy? But I had to share this news. It is unfortunate news for the Buffalo Bills. Clearly unfortunate news for the Buffalo Bills. Unfortunate for me because he's in all of my fantasy leagues. James Cook, I knew he was going to have a great season. I've been calling him JC2K, similar to Chris Johnson. CJ2K. I've been calling him JC2K for James Cook 2000. We've seen the rushing yards. We've seen the receiving yards. I truly believe it might not happen this year, but at some point during James Cook's career, he's going to have 2,000 all-purpose yards, and it's going to be a combination of rushing it, and it's going to be a combination of receiving it. And from what I've seen this year, James Cook has done an excellent job receiving the football. You know, last year he had some crucial drops and critical moments, you know, ball hitting him right in the hands and just dropping it. But for whatever reason, James Cook is extra sticky this year with his hands. He's been making remarkable catches. He's been doing an excellent job doing whatever he can to help supplement the changes of this Buffalo Bills offense and the changes of this Buffalo Bills defense, supplementing everything that we turned away from. Yes, some may call it a transitional year, but I'm strapped up. I'm ready to go. I'm hyped up. We're getting everybody back. They won't be gone forever. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. That's how you're going to support me for keeping this channel alive. If you want to support me further, check the links down below in the description. You guys can get $50 off Course Careers. You can also get $20 off SeatGeek. That's concerts. That's anything, NFL games, baseball games, hockey games, whatever sort of event is happening in your area. Log into SeatGeek, use promo code BNC, and you will get $20 off at checkout. It's absolutely huge. But I appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.